Well, it's currently 32 degrees out. I pulled over to a side of the road and gonna camp for the night up my roof tent on top of my Jeep. I'm gonna try out this emergency sleeping bag. They talked about it's basically a Mylar space blanket in a bag, and gonna give it a whirl and see if that'll keep me warm for the night. Again, 32 degrees. Biggest things I'm worried about is sweating and also condensation. You know, my body's evaporating liquid out of my body there, and I'm worried about condensation inside the bag. So I'm going to make sure I take clothes off of me and get down to my thermal underwear and give this a whirl. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. This is what it looks like fully opened up. I'm not stupid. I've got sleeping bags beside me just in case I get cold. It's supposed to get down to, I think, 24 tonight. So if it gets super cold out and I cannot keep myself warm with this bag, I've got backups here. A couple sleeping bags to the side to keep me warm if this doesn't do the trick. I'm just wearing thermal underwear. That's all I'm gonna wear on this. And hopefully I do not cause too much condensation inside the bag. I also know not to put my breathe inside the bag either. That will also cause condensation, which turns to water and will soak up, make me feel cold. So that's what I'm trying to not do. I've watched several YouTube videos talking about the space blanket, but these people that do reviews on it, they only stay in it for like maybe 5 minutes to talk about the bag, and then they get out of it. They don't actually stay in it overnight to give a true review on it. So I want to make sure you guys get this so you know exactly what's going on here. Again, it's freezing out. You can see my breath. It's pretty cold. So right now it's 10:28 right now, and if I wake up cold, I'll give you guys a heads up. I plan on getting up about 6-7 o'clock in the morning, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's let's see. As you can see, it's 25 degrees. It's 6:15 in the morning. The sun is beginning to rise, and this is the roof tent. Let me see if I can get some light on there. Here's my Jeep. There's my roof tent that I stayed in last night. As you can see, there's frost all over the roof tent there, and there's the emergency blanket that I stayed in last night up there inside the roof tent. I stayed all night. It was freezing cold. I was good for about an hour, and then it started getting really cold. I put my jacket on top of the bag behind me, and also put my pants over my feet on the outside of the bag to help me stay warm. Extremely cold. I woke up about every hour or so, just waiting for the sun to come up so I can go ahead and get my clothes on and start moving. If I had to do this over, I mean, you can survive technically in this thing, but you're definitely not thriving. It's a last resort. Again, I needed to put my jacket on top of the bag for some insulation. If I had to do this over, what I would suggest doing is I would add this to the kit. I would add these and some hand warmers. I'd put, you know, either 2 right there on the bottom of your feet, you know, tape them to the bottom of your feet outside on the socks, and then put you know, 2 near your core area where your hands can be down here inside your pockets, and then put your hands inside your pockets there to help stay warm. I think that would help that a whole lot more. Again, you would definitely not be thriving, but I would actually suggest putting the hand warmers in there. And there was condensation inside, the little droplets, water droplets, but it was not a pool of water. I checked my thermal underwear and everything else. It seemed slightly damp. My toes were the biggest problem that I had, you know, trying to stay warm my feet. I had a lot of issues there, and I'd take the bag there and I made sure not to put my, you know, mouth down inside, made sure not to breathe inside. I made sure I tucked it real tight around my neck to try to trap that air in to kind of keep me warm. But that would be what I suggest doing. Again, add the hand warmers, and above freezing, it should be okay. But again, it was 25 degrees out, and I was freezing my tail off. Appreciate you watching, and I hope you learned something from it. Thanks.